What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Nate Almighty, A.K.A. the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. Rikers Island story number 21. But before I state the topic of this Rikers Island story number 21, I want to say shout out to all the new subscribers and all my regular subscribers that have been showing me love. All new subscribers, let me know you're a new subscriber by typing I subscribe in the comment section. I'm going to start shouting you guys out in my future videos. That's a fact. But without further ado, let's get it. Rikers Island story number 21. The visiting floor. If you've been there, if you've been on Rikers Island, we don't call it the visiting floor. We call it the dance hall. I mean, well, if you from there, we don't call it the visiting floor. We call it the dance floor. Now, the dance floor is one of the most exciting parts of being on Rikers Island because we get cold and we get to go see our people. So on the typical visiting day, before they started switching stuff up, and I believe they don't let people wear regular clothes no more. But when they did, you know, they would call you. We would get fly and wear our fly clothes and put our jewelry in our ears just to go to the visiting floor and put on a jumper anyway and walk out there with a regular gray jumper on. But you know, it was just the whole experience of it all that you really enjoyed if you were getting any kind of visits on the visiting floor. During my Rikers Island bid, I've had maybe 3 different girls come see me. I got pulled on a double visit with a girl before, but majority of these visits have been my mother and my stepfather, because you know, for the most part, you're not gonna keep your chick. Like, she's gonna leave. So for as long as I could keep chicks' attention, I had a couple chicks come see me, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they wasn't good for nothing but letters and you calling them on the phone, wasting your minutes on them. But you get to the visiting floor, you will strip, change, they'll put your clothes where they need you to put your clothes. They would either have you squat and cough before you go out there, but definitely have you squat and cough when you come out to make sure you didn't bring in any drug paraphernalia or any weapons from the people who visited you. It's basically just a big room, and it's just a whole bunch of people visiting their loved ones. I mean, it's cool. It never feels like enough time. You're bound to cry at some point watching your loved ones leave you crying, or if you're watching your kids leave you. But you enjoy it for the time that you're there. For the people with higher classifications, or people known for cutting people, they would have you chained up, mitts over your fists, and you'll be talking to somebody like through a plexiglass. I would imagine that was uncomfortable for those people. But you know, like I said, the dance floor was very entertaining. Whenever you had a visit, it don't matter if it was your mother, your girlfriend, like, you always appreciate every visit you ever had, and we would take the time to show off, dress our best, even though all we do is change into the gray jumpsuit and then come back. Here's the thing. If you had some type of pull, you may be able to go on the dance floor, receive a drug or weapon in whatever way you can, and depending on the CO who's watching, when you come back, they will not search you or have you squat and cough. These are the times where people be able to bring in their tobacco, their weed, stuff like that, by hiding it under their ball sack or putting it up their ass. I mean, I was never a fan of putting anything on my ass. I wasn't the drug transporter guy, the weapon transporter doja guy, so that wasn't my thing. But I was cool with a couple COs, so it was often times where I didn't have to squat and cough. But that's basically what the dance floor is, you know. They call it the dance floor because you dressing up and you possibly going to see a chick, you know. Sometimes fights happen on the dance floor because you run into your op on the dance floor. So you might see him before your visit. You be like, yo, bro, you good. But if I catch you after this, I'm going to whoop your ass. So people get off the dance floor and then they end up fighting, little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? In the process of going from your hall to the dance floor, you may stop at another house, pick something up to bring to the dance floor, or you get something from somebody visiting you, and on your way back, you might stop at another hall, a house or mod, and drop something off on the low tip, of course. And you do it like that. That's like how you keep your currency going. But that's about it for the dance floor. Anybody else remember what went on the dance floor in Rikers Island? Let me know, man. Let's talk about it in the comment section. That's it for me. Rikers Island story number 21, the dance floor. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.